like, subscribe, and leave a comment. So here's your review of WWE RAW, the week commencing the 11th of June 2024. So it starts off with Drew McIntyre come out. Basically, Drew McIntyre comes out, said he's ready for Damian Priest and he's ready to become world champion. As he said that, Damian Priest comes out with a couple members of the Judgment Day. Comes back to say he doesn't need Judgment Day to beat Drew McIntyre at Clash of the Castle. And Drew just says he doesn't care about any of this talking anymore, just wants to face Damian Priest. Damian Priest says, you know what, in the main event tonight, you face Finn Balor. If you win, Judgment Day are barred from ringside. If you don't, they're not. So then we go into Liv Morgan. Liv Morgan tries it on Dominic and gives him her room key to her hotel room. So let's see what happens there. Then we go into our first match with Io Sky versus Lyra in a really good match. Go and watch it. Obviously, there was some help from Damage Control, and then Io Sky got the victory. Then we have Dominic basically talking to Judgment Day about what Liv Morgan wants him to do to go to her hotel room. Carlito goes, that's cool. Then we have Sami Zayn telling the Alpha Academy to sort themselves out and leave Chad Gable because he's no good for him. Otis basically says he feels like he's nothing without Chad Gable and they're all his family. So let's see what happens. Then Damian Priest questions Dominic about Liv Morgan and all this hotel stuff. And they basically say, don't worry, it's handled, don't worry about it. Then we go into Braun Strowman, Rey Mysterio and Dragon Lee versus the Judgment Day and Carlito in a all action packed match. Go and watch it if you haven't seen it. But in the end, Rey Mysterio gets the victory. Then we have Ricochet giving Dragunov a little pep talk before he faces Braun Breaker later on. Then we have Io Sky basically going crazy at the Damage Control. Then we have Sami Zayn come out. He basically says he will defeat Chad Gable and put this all behind him. Chad comes out and basically says he will beat Sami Zayn, and he's also going to set Otis on him. So that goes straight into a match which is Sami Zayn versus Otis in a decent match. Once again, there was some inadvertent distraction from Chad Gable. It cost Otis the match, and Otis then sort of takes out Sami Zayn and nearly turns on Chad, but he didn't in the end. Then we have The Miz and R-Truth being given a reading, a psychic reading by Scarlett. So let's see what happens there. Then we have Zoe Starks and Shayna Baszler versus Alba and Isla, I think her name is. Really good match, but in the end, Shayna Baszler and Zoe Starks got the victory. Then we have Braun Breaker versus Dragunov in a very physical match. This match lasted longer than I thought it would, but in the end, Braun Breaker got the victory. Then we have Judgment Day discussing Liv Morgan and Drew McIntyre, sort of what they're going to do, what they're going to do about the key and things like that, which is quite funny. Then we have Drew and Sheamus sort of getting ready for their matches at Clash at the Castle, and Sheamus talks about he's going to enter their Money in the Bank and he might cash in on Drew, but also if he does cash in on Drew, it's going to be a banger after banger after. Then we have Miz and R-Truth versus AOP for the tag team titles. Really good match, go and watch it. But in the end, R-Truth got the victory and the Miz got the victory. Then we have Braun Breaker. He's not satisfied, he's angry, so he takes out Ricochet and power slams him into a car. Then in the main event is Drew McIntyre versus Finn Balor. If Drew wins, Judgment Day are barred from ringside at Clash at the Castle. If they don't, they're not. Really good match, go and watch it, you haven't seen it. But in the end, Drew McIntyre gets the victory.